So today we are going to talk about travel and not really sunset travel or where
Just
we
the
go.
hard, real travel.
What do you do before you even get to the airport?
So we pack.
Try and lose 5 kilos. No, my packing is not good. It's not well done.
So
the
it
whole
sounds
thing
like-
is an absolute shit show. And I get there and I'm like, why the fuck have I packed that?
Okay,
like this
it's
cherry
gone
shirt.
explicit already.
So tell me, do you have any tips traveling with children?
Yes, when I used to travel with you, I used to give you a tube of toothpaste to eat.
What? You travel with tea bags?
I bring Twinings.
Is it
breakfast.
called Twinings?
Twinings.
Twinings? Interesting. British I was.
Welcome back to
Series 2.
Of Everyone Loves Serena, my
Me.
mother. Are you ever going to not interrupt me on that first line?
No, unlikely. Very, very unlikely.
Great. This is season 2, episode 8. We are going to talk about something close to my heart and probably really very boring. So I'm fascinated to see if you'll stay along for the ride for this.
I will.
You will. You're in it, Mum. You can't leave. But we are going to talk about travel and not really sunset travel or, like where
Just
we
the
go.
hard, real travel we do at Mrs. Alice.
They're like travel, the emoticon, it's like train, plane. It's like we're
I'm going to use the word brutal.
Yeah, we're going to
Our
give you the
travel-
inch by inch way we do it, how we do it, what do we do with our face, what do we, how do we sleep the night before, how do we get to the airport, what do we do at the airport?
Do you think people are really going to be interested in this?
Well, funny enough, I'd be quite interested in hearing about someone doing how they travel.
Do you know what it's about? It's that
Travel.
phrase. No, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Yeah, and trust me, it is. That actually I could put on my gravestone. Now, when are we going to mention it?
Now, just quickly before you talk, we're going to have a ban.
No,
on
I'm
talking
wearing
about-
these colours because it's the closest I had to a BA uniform.
We're not going to talk about BA on this.
No, but
Well,
we
hang
are.
on, hang
We
on,
are.
hang on,
We
Alice.
actually now in this instance and that's why I'm wearing this because
but
it's the closest. It's blue, red.
You can't
blue.
fangirl BA.
I am going
We're
to
just going to
fangirl
talk about
BA.
BA as an example of if they're authentically in how we travel.
Well, they are because it's the only airline we fly.
Well, before we get into all of this, what are you wearing? Bar your BA uniform.
Oh no, I'd looked it up and now I can't remember.
Oh dear.
Okay, so the shirt. I'll have to mention the shirt later. The trousers are very
The
actually.
shirt's got cherries on it.
It's got cherries on after my mother, Nonna Della or Della Nonna or something. Oh gosh,
Her mother's called Cherry.
Yeah, so I've now forgotten. You'll have to just look into it, Alice. You'll have to and old Gap trousers and Tory Burch shoes. And whilst you look into what you're doing, Nonna Della.
Serena, I actually can see the back of your computer screen, and I can see you're actually just shopping on Amazon.
No, I know I'm not. I'm looking for where I had the tag
You're just
on.
shopping.
This is
I'm
what she
not. I
does.
look
I can
at where I
see.
had the. No, I was
I
looking
can
for
see
the
from
name
here.
of the shirt.
You're just shopping.
Mum, you need to concentrate. We're not like
I'm
we're
looking
actually.
up where I
Stop
bought
shopping.
the shirt. Here, I will
Do you know
tell
what I'm going to do? I'm going to start putting on people's screens where if they're work computers, so you can't go onto other websites that aren't what you're meant to be doing.
So that would be unfair. I'd resign.
Yeah, well, so would a lot of
Villa
people.
Gallo. That's it. That's what I was looking at. VILAGALLO.
We got it. If anyone wants to wear a shirt with cherries on, that's where you go and get it. Do you wear it for any other reason bar your mother?
No, I haven't worn it before.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear it outdoors.
Oh, Alice, you told me I looked okay.
No, it's great, but I mean, it's not you.
You mean not
I
in
know,
public?
I didn't feel like wearing. Should I go and change?
It's like, have you ever been to the nightclub Pasha in
No.
Ibiza? But it's their logo.
It's true. It's the same
It's
logo.
like mums in Ibiza.
No,
It's
I'm
like-
not.
it's
This
like-
couldn't be further from Ibiza.
Well, that
What are you
is-
talk-
that-
Alice, I told you I didn't want to wear this shirt.
well,
Can I
you-
go and change, please,
No.
Daisy Kay?
No, you've
I think
worn
your
it.
first
Stop
instinct,
giving Daisy's name.
Serena, your
Daisy.
first instinct was correct. It was a bad choice.
It's a bad
Well,
choice.
why, Alice? I really don't want to wear this.
No,
then.
Mum, you look good in it. It's just a funny choice. It's not very you. You don't
I
normally
bought
wear.
it in Hampshire.
You don't know. Well, quite. You don't normally wear like emoticon.
I know.
shirts.
Remember,
know.
Serena, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm wearing a sand Bella Freud suit with Paris, Texas boots. Long black
winner.
Long black socks
Winner.
to
It
my
is.
knees. A little secret
It's
trick about
actually
me.
hot
I wear
out.
them
It's
to my knees so that I don't get
Yeah,
cold.
it's actually hot outside.
Changed how cold I get this.
It's
And
just so
then
thin.
It does look very stylish.
And then I'm wearing a Zara shirt. Zara.
It does.
Just going to say Zara again. A Zara shirt and a Gucci belt. And the reason...
I'm now annoyed. I'm going to be annoyed the rest of the podcast.
You're always annoyed. The reason that I'm wearing this
I know why.
is because a lot of people have said to me, why do you dress like that
I'm gonna
when
answer.
you travel? I'm going to talk. So I just wanted you to show, before we got into the details of travel, this is an example of what I would wear with 4 children or not. This is what I would wear. Why?
I'm going to tell you, you fly with intention. You fly with the idea you're not going to relax.
Nope.
We're
Never.
not going to have a good time on board.
Nope.
We are going to work. And therefore you like to be in worker mode. Now, had I known that we were doing a thing on travel,
You did know.
You should have worn your slumpy
I would
gear.
have worn my tracksuit. Well, I wouldn't wear a tracksuit because I
You
don't
do.
have one.
What was that blueberry one? We're going to talk about that.
Yeah,
in
I
a
know you
minute.
are. But I would have worn something. This is not what I would travel in. So I feel this is not who I am today. But anyway,
Well, Mum,
you wear that, and I'm impressed by it because I'm like, why are you wearing a suit? Sitting with a 12-hour flight ahead of us.
It does look stylish.
Yeah, but
It looks very stylish. It was ridiculous.
you know what 12 hours does for me? Flying to India the other day was the most relaxed I've been in years.
Why? No Wi-Fi.
No, there was
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
you'd hate that. Yeah, of
No,
course.
because it was heaven. I couldn't be on a call, but I had Wi-Fi, no children, no calls, and I could just work for 12 hours. Anyway,
I think you're power dressing.
I'm power dressing.
I do the opposite.
Let's talk about before
Getting on
we
board.
travel.
Yeah, okay.
Not so much our packing, because I think we've talked about packing.
No, you haven't.
No, we've
And
not.
you can go into the
Okay.
full details. Just, Serena, you said that
Alice's tea
Alice
bag.
is power dressing. So does that mean you're like no power dressing?
Yeah, I'm like 0 power, battery off. I'm going to recharge. Do you know what I pray for when you travel? I pray for no Wi-Fi.
No, you pray for an upgrade.
Well, I pray for an upgrade, and then I pray for no Wi-Fi. And if I were to take which one first, I definitely take the upgrade first. But I pray for no Wi-Fi and then the third thing I pray for is that for some reason I'm not sitting next to Alice. Because if I sit next to Alice, it's like all the
But
way.
you'll get
I can't even watch a film.
You're going to go in order. Like, you're going to do travel today, but you're going to go in order of all the things that prepare. So first of all, what do you do before you even get to the airport?
So we pack.
Try and lose 5 kilos.
So we pack, which when I was less
Oh,
busy, it
this
was
is
a
rich.
longer. Mum, you're such a mean person.
You just told me I look terrible.
I didn't say you looked terrible. I said it was a funny choice of shirt.
Well, that's a funny choice of suits.
Of what? Really? Is it everyone? Do you not like my suit,
She looks
Greg?
so stylish.
Love it. Greg loves my suit, so you can F off.
No, we're not explicit yet.
Packing to me is as close to going to the gym as I get, because I don't get time to do it. And in the olden days when I worked less hard, I would spend time and I'd try to find.
I call it the packathon.
Whereas I just literally, you start packing like a week before.
Yeah, because I don't have people around me packing.
Mum, it's because you are indecisive.
I am. It's true.
We're going to London on Friday. You cannot decide whether you're staying the night or not.
I know, because I can't decide if I will.
Yes,
Depends how nice you are to me. And then I'm no, yes, no.
Anyway, your clothes aren't nice or not nice to you.
You clearly made a quick decision on that shirt, though, and you stuck to it.
I didn't. I wasn't going to wear it. Oh my God. I hate being
Anyway,
me. Why are we doing this podcast?
I pack for day wear and night wear. If I go away for 8 days, that's 8 day, 8 night. I then move to shoes, handbags, accessories. Mum. And then I do my wash bags.
And you lay
I
think the
lay
thing
it
is,
all out.
because people have seen on Instagram when you do those pictures of all your stuff, and you often have a little, Margot or one of the babies.
Yeah, because they're trying to come with me. Betsy's constantly lying on my clothes. But
Okay.
do I have help doing it? Of course I do, because I have to do,
I
what
know,
would
I
take
know.
me
It's-
6
It
hours.
gets very busy. You can't move in that bathroom.
You cannot
people.
move.
But no,
Organisation is key.
it is key.
And then I
you-
have little extras that I don't get anywhere without. So with the normal stuff I've mentioned, I then have a Ziploc bag with tea bags and a garve.
I know.
And
Wait,
that
you travel with tea bags?
and a garve.
Yeah, because she doesn't like any other tea
But you
bags.
don't think you're going to get tea bags in...
Not like she likes, no.
Do you know how many homes I go to and they don't have a builder's black tea?
No.
Americans don't drink tea like we do.
No.
So, and also
So
even
hang on,
like,
what brand? Explain what tea bags you bring with you.
I bring Twinings.
Is it called Twinings?
Twinings.
Twinings? Oh, really? Twinings. Interesting. British Airways.
She won on
British
the
Airways.
Serena, she
I
won
have
on the
twin-
outfit, but she did not win in the pronunciation of that.
Twinings tea. Okay, anything else? No, come on, keep going. You're doing so well now. The word back foot. 2 words. Back
It's
foot
not-
springs to mind.
I'm not at all. I think Twinings then. Twinings English breakfast tea and a garve syrup.
They're going to be sad.
What do you bring? A bag of dates.
You're not
She's
allowed.
like, the only thing you're
No,
not allowed
she's
to
gonna-
bring.
yeah, she's gonna
Because
get arrested.
She has such loo troubles. She has to bring dates wherever she goes. I cannot go to Louvre the whole time I'm away.
What?
Did you hear that well enough? She just said she cannot go to the Louvre the whole time. She's away. Anytime she gets on a
So you're
But
very-
then if I take some of your hocus pocus pills, I can't leave the hotel. We know that story, don't we?
God, it's one problem or another.
It's not as straightforward as it may appear to the general public out travelling. No, my packing is not good. It's not well done.
So it
the whole
sounds
thing
like-
is an absolute shit show. And I get there and I'm like, why the fuck have I packed that?
Okay, it's
like
gone,
this
it's
cherry
gone
shirt.
explicit already.
Yeah, and you complain about it and you're like, what am I going to wear? And the two things that are most annoying about traveling with you is the first thing is what are you going to wear when we're there? And the other thing is the kind of medication you've taken to sleep varies so much.
It's the only stuff you give me.
No, but like if I give you night nurse, you're unhappy. If
No,
I
I
give you
can't have night
Xanax,
nurse.
you're happy. If Valium, you're not happy. I mean,
I haven't had Valium.
I've given you Valium.
When?
On the last tour. Anyway, you're going to have to prep yourself and try out the medication. Okay?
When? Okay,
Before we
fair
go.
enough. I'll do that.
So travel outfits we've spoken about. Checking in.
Ooh.
oh, that.
One,
The gold.
okay, well,
club.
I have a real view on this. No sponsorship. In fact, I'm worried
Yet.
they're going to take my gold card away, being associated
That
with
would
you.
make me laugh
but usually,
all the way
I
to
will
Aquinas.
try and
laugh like a drain.
fly. You won't laugh because then you won't be able to go through the gold tunnel with me.
It'd be
I
worth
try
it.
and fly. Oh, shut up! I try and fly British Airways when I can. So checking in is a joy. It's
Or the
easy.
One World.
It's seamless. Or any One World airline, American Airlines. Weirdly, what was it? Alaska Air, part of One World. Who knew?
Who knew?
Flew in LA, Alaska Air. So I choose One World or BA. No arguments with my luggage. Tom and I between us can have 6 bags. That'll do all of us. I love it. They also are very kind. The allowance of the kilos can be distributed evenly.
They're kind people on the
They're
whole.
kind, good people.
In fact, British Airways, kind.
It does sound like you're sponsored by them, but you're not.
If I then have to go on Delta, which is, and even by the way, EasyJet,
It's a
just to
swear
say,
word, that word.
EasyJet, you can mix. If you bought 5 bags and they're 23 kilos each, the bag, that accumulated weight can be mixed between the 5 bags. Do you see what
Fair,
I'm trying
of
to
course
say?
it's fair.
Because also people have smaller cars. You need one smaller bag. You need a bigger bag. You need to mix the weights. Not on Delta.
Well, they do worry about people's backs. to
Well,
be fair.
I worry too, but some airlines don't mind it. So Delta, every time I go, sorry, ma'am, 22 kilos in one, 18 in the other. Are you joking?
No, I know. It
And
is-
then I'm on the floor
I
and
know.
I have my clothes all over the floor in an airport, madly swapping the things. So there we go. There's my argument. In fact, there's my meltdown. So that's why I choose not to fly Delta. Sorry if that offends
Someone
you all.
said to me they'd fly British Airways more if it was wrapped in one of our fabrics.
Oh, well, I think that's just absolutely
Bonkers.
bonkers and extraordinary. You said that.
An ICAP plane.
So
Stupid idea.
now let's talk about we're in the airport.
I'm skipping through, so excited, in the gold lounge, the lounge.
Are you
Take
wearing
it down,
your-
Mum.
are
Take it
you-
down.
No, it's good.
Well,
Are
I'm
you
in the
we-
lounge. I never drink before we
Are
fly.
you wearing the rollers?
Yes, always wearing the rollers.
Well, you
Well, it depends how early. I like to try and say to Alice, we cannot have a flight before 11:30 because I can't get a blow dry and get to the airport.
You know why it's good that you wear the rollers in an airport? You're
No.
you're easy to spot.
Well,
You are. You're easy to spot from a distance.
unless I'm wearing my blueberry cashmere outfit.
But wait, what about going through security after check-in?
I hate how naked I have to go.
I hate taking your shoes off.
I always wear socks because
yeah,
of
it's a
that.
good point.
Yeah,
it's
I
a good
hate
point.
that.
And I always get beeped. I thought my shoulders would beep. But
Yeah,
they didn't beep.
all my bling gets beeped. But I'm kind of naked by that point. Boots, jacket, belt. You know,
But I
there's
watched
not much
something on
left.
Instagram that was quite funny. And it said that on a Monday morning, the people at whatever it's called, that department, security, they all have a morning meeting on Monday and go, okay, so what should we stop them for today? Shoes, belts, bags. It's never the same. It's
think-
however they're feeling.
Yeah, I think you have to watch. You have to be there to understand what you just said. Anyway, so after check-in, do you do any shopping?
No, no.
No, nor do I. Tom always has to get sun cream and an adapter because he always forgets those things every single time.
Oh, but we do often get some food.
Yep. So we buy food for the flight. It's kind of
From Pret.
cold. I buy Itsu.
Or Itsu.
Pret
yeah.
or Itsu?
Yeah.
Depends if we're allowed carbs or not.
Mum, I don't stop you having carbs.
No, but if the
you can
guilt
stop
that-
yourself having carbs. But I mean, what else do we do in an airport? I'm normally just on a call.
The
But
other
yeah.
thing you quite like to do, Alice, is that you like to get there. I would say, pretty close to the.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you really leave it. To the time you get to the gate. I mean, you'll be like, they'll be calling your name, and that's how you like to roll, which makes me a little nervous.
Because I love sitting on the plane. Well, it depends where I'm sitting.
I don't like at all my name being called, but I don't like that moment when you have to sit outside the gate.
No, it's
so I
very
wait
boring.
for just the right time to do that.
Yeah, to go straight on.
We've checked in. We haven't really shopped. We're on the flight.
You're getting onto the flight.
Getting onto the flight. So we're bringing our own food. I'm bringing quite a lot of beauty stuff.
Yeah,
but
you bring
we'll
your
talk
face
about that.
mask.
And you're just now begging A, for an upgrade, and B, not to sit next to me.
And C, for no Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So they're the three prayers that I
They're the three
when I
prayers.
get on.
And how often has that happened?
Almost never.
Once Tom downgraded himself to be
He
away
said
from
Tom
us.
is often prepared to swap with me.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to sit next to you.
I happily downgraded myself to not sit next to you. I love you with all my heart, but on a plane, I think it's just too intense.
It's intense. Yeah, it is intense. But I'm prepared to take that.
Because you like to work
And the other thing is-
furiously for the whole thing, and I, want
Yeah.
to do a little bit of work, and then I want to try and rest.
Yeah.
Do you remember once our air steward coming up to you being like, is she okay?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
hasn't
well-
eaten or moved, and she's just been on her computer for 9 hours. And Tom's like, it's completely normal.
And also because she's a gold card.
And also
Yeah.
to the answer to the question, like, is she okay? The answer to that is no,
No,
not at all.
Not at all. But the air stewards are all over you like bees around a honey pot.
How does that make you feel, Mum?
Annoyed. Okay, shoes off. Do you keep your shoes on? Don't you? You even keep your shoes on.
Absolutely.
No, I take mine off and I put on the socks.
I to sleep, I might put on the socks. What is it? I might double sock, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
Tom was saying to me last night, would you take your trousers off?
No.
No, nor would I.
Well, I would if they had a nice, whatever,
just didn't know
outfit
whether-
you put on. But it depends on the colour and the net V. If it's a V-neck, I'm not going to do it.
Obviously, I wouldn't do it in front of like the general public.
You go into the
But
loo, they
like,
give you
when
those
you're
bags.
sleeping and you put a blanket over yourself, like obviously you keep your my boxer shorts on, but
Yeah, but I mean,
is it normal to take your
You can
trousers
wear-
off? I don't.
I
but-
wouldn't take your trousers
No,
off.
but
fine, I
they
won't.
give you a tracksuit.
Well, Mum, not in normal parts
But you've
of the
already
plane.
told us you're going to lie down.
No, we're not lying down for all of it. We could be flying to Europe. Are you a window or an aisle?
She's lying down on the aisle in economy. With the air stewardess saying, "Get up, ma'am. Get off the floor." Be like, she's in her
Not
head.
unless
She's
you
like,
put me in club.
yeah,
No.
she's like, I'm in club in my head.
I'm in window, but I'd like both.
Not the game, Mum. if you're booking your flight to Italy, you're going to Florence
On my own or with you?
on your own.
To Italy, I'm going to take an aisle.
Really interesting. I'd never.
If I'm
be
with
aisle.
you, I'll take a window.
Why?
Because you can be in the aisle.
You
And then I'll go to the loo. I hate asking people to go to the loo.
Oh, I see.
Alice
that
likes
really
a
upset.
window.
I like a window.
Why do you
do.
like a window?
Sleep? Oh, you don't sleep, no.
Just feel like
Look at the view, look at the sunset.
No,
No.
it's not to do with the view.
no,
you
I love looking at clouds. Actually, I way prefer a cloud to a sun. I
have a
like
sun.
to the sun.
Sorry.
The old a sun there or a sun there. It depends where
I
the sun's at.
feel more in my. I feel cocooned on a window. I like get my music on. I
you're
get my
working.
computer out, and then I'm like in my zone. Whereas in an aisle, all people brushing past.
Yeah, that's annoying, isn't
That's
it?
annoying. So yeah, I'm a window person.
I don't think people are interested in this. But keep
But
going.
I think though that skin is quite interesting to talk about on the plane because apparently, I mean, the dehydration levels on a plane are appalling. So if you can use light masks, hydrate, not wear makeup is key. But also,
But you do freak people out if it's dark.
I do. But you
But
know,
you don't put them on in the dark because that's not fair for people.
I do put it on in the dark. But you know, if it's a
You
dark
shouldn't
flight, what can I
anymore.
do?
You shouldn't anymore.
Well, we'll see. But I think all of that, I mean, I do watch some people on the plane literally spending hours putting all this stuff in. We don't do that. But I
No.
think if you can light mask, cleanse your skin, put more hyaluronic than you're used to, it's great. I did hear the most awful thing about planes.
What?
I heard something too.
I really had something really gross. It really upset me because just so you know, I love flying.
I love flying. Well, once again,
So
then-
apparently, when you land and they open the door, the smell is appalling. That really upsets me.
Oh, really? I didn't know
The
that.
stench that comes from that space that has been,
Lived in.
the person opening, apparently it is like notoriously the most
Really?
stinky. Yeah.
I tell you what
Doesn't
I've
that
heard,
upset
which
you?
is...
Were you saying
which is-
only when Serena's been on the plane?
No, don't be silly.
Sorry.
I suppose people like have bad breath at night or something. And you walk into a room, and I think it's like that. I think it's so
Really?
anyway.
Darling, I
Whoa.
think you've slightly lowered the tone.
I tell you what I've heard. I heard that you do actually these days have to be very, very careful about theft on a plane when you go to the loo.
Really?
Yep. And people have lost iPads.
Just the kind of thing you would know. Well, can we quickly just talk about your fashion fails traveling?
Just because I bought a blueberry-coloured cashmere travel outfit.
We're going to have to find a photo of
Can
that.
we get a photo of it
No,
up?
please
Yeah.
don't. Please don't.
It was extraordinary, and you kind of walked quite excited because you knew you were flying club back, and you were like, "Oh, you're at the check-in." I remember where we were. We were in LA,
And were we?
and I looked at you and I thought, "Wow," and you were like, "What was it?"
She's like the character from Charlie and the Chocolate
Charlie and the
Factory.
Factory, exactly.
Who is it? It's the girl who turns into
Veruca Salt.
who turns into a blueberry.
God, I love being
Violet-
me today.
it was-
I really am loving this podcast.
You-
Hashtag resign.
You try.
It's Violet Beauregard, isn't it?
Violet Beauregard, that's you.
Who turns into a blueberry.
Yeah, and you could have rolled you.
Thank you, Daisy Cave.
Alice,
I mean, it
are you
was
calling her a fat blueberry?
it was extraordinary.
I might wear it again.
Do I mean? You're not going to get
Shut up,
any
Daisy.
sponsorship from BA doing that.
A fat blueberry, and then you should get a fat bomb
I could
fish
wear
on
this
the
shirt
top.
with it.
Okay, guys, you've got to moment or meltdown of the week.
Oh, I don't remember. What was that?
My moment was, this is genuinely not trying to plug something, but we've recently launched a paper plate collection, paper and napkins for kids.
A party collection.
A party
We have
collection.
launched a paper plate party collection at Miss Alice, and it's just been really fun for people to finally be buying our plates with decorations, thinking of their kids' parties. It's just was
a totally new area. I love
quite a
designing
pinch
it.
me
Actually,
moment. It was
Yeah.
really fun designing it and fun seeing the packaging. And I don't know, the reason we started all this is to kind of take the hassle out of all those moments that are normally really stressful. And we were like, well, look, if we can lay your kids' table, then slam dunk.
I think it was an interesting collection designed. Would we do a boys collection and a girls collection? But we've done a collection that sits across both, and then the other is more girl. Don't you think?
It's
You
fun.
know
Or
what you've done?
female.
You've taken the bother out of birthdays.
Yeah, taking bother out of birthdays, all the tears from the mum, or it can be a real
Lots of
shit show.
animals?
Yeah, lots
Yes.
of animals, and you can buy the decorations with it, so you've got the whole thing. And I'm actually really
So
not
that's your moment.
not plugging.
No. Well, I'm going to plug again. Mine is that I've had so many lovely DMs saying that people are
really?
looking at contacting someone at BA for me, and that's been my moment of the meltdown of the week. And my meltdown is I haven't had any news from BA.
Contacting BA for what now?
Well, because I've said I want to do the ad.
Mum, it's not okay to talk like this. That's like me saying I want to kind of be the face of
Chanel.
People talk about
Chanel.
manifestation all the time.
But you can't
I want
just-
to do the BA ad. That's what I want
But
to do.
no one
and I'm
wants
gonna
you on the BA ad, Mum.
But my followers do.
But I mean,
And they're going to look into it for me. But no news. So there we go. That's it. I'm not talking.
Okay.
Do you know what? I'm not going to
well,
talk
I'm
about it
really
again.
sad I didn't get my on sponsorship from all the tennis I play. It's exactly the
Yeah,
same
it's a
as you
bit like
saying
saying
that.
you're going to win Wimbledon. I just
Yeah.
think, we love you, but I think you've aimed too high.
need-
Why don't you just look for some tenable goals?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Like being able to make it to the bakery next time in London that you're there, or
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. And I'm just going to thank everyone who's been so sweet on my Instagram about it.
what's a more achievable goal she should aim
I know,
for?
I'm trying to think.
Like to arrive at the next podcast episode in a nice outfit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I think you've rattled my cage today. I don't
we're
feel
not
happy.
going to hear the end of it now.
No.
We are not going to hear the end of it. I have a double moment. Now I'm going to say it
Okay.
just to annoy
Okay.
Mum. It makes me sound bad. But I'm going to say, actually, no, I can't.
What's
Go
it
for
about?
Go for it. Go on.
Well, it was just when we got I'm only saying this to annoy my mum.
Oh, please don't annoy
That's
me
a- that's a
further
perfectly
today.
good reason.
When we
Carry
got
on.
what?
Well, when Tom and I flew to Nashville,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid
Back on BA again.
we didn't get one double upgrade to first. We got two.
Yeah, I know.
Look at her face. It was thank
That
you.
would drive
thank
me
you. No, thank you
insane.
actually, BA, just for then I could tell her that it happened. And we got, on the way back, our voices were on the tannoy, and it was like, what have we
what a
done?
shame.
And they were like, sorry, we're going to have to reissue your ticket. I was like, don't worry, I'll just tell my mum. Anyway, back to travel. Let's talk about, do you brush your teeth?
Oh, wait, you know what this is? It's plane etiquette.
Okay, plain etiquette.
Quite important.
We can make this quick. Do you brush your teeth
Yes.
when you land and take
Before
off?
I land.
Okay, but this is just long haul.
Yes.
And
Well,
short
it depends on the time of day. It depends if we're going straight to work, straight on set. I'd brush my teeth if we
Do you
were.
bring your own toothbrush?
I would do if that's what we were doing.
But that sounds like you don't.
You don't. Don't
No.
bring your own toothbrush.
I would do.
Are shoes off on short haul acceptable?
Not needed. No.
I think it's odd.
Do you wear pajamas, Serena, if you're sleeping?
I would. Yes, I would.
Again, when you say you would,
Well, I do. I have known. I've also got a silk. I travel with a silk sleeping bag.
Oh, again, woman of the people.
you know, the old-fashioned Victorian pajamas, and then a sleeping hat.
Yes,
with
yes.
like a kind of,
And
like a
this-
wizard's hat. Would you wear that on a plane?
No, but I would wear my silk sleeping mask. I would have my silk bag because it keeps me sort of tucked inside.
And do you do this when you're in economy?
No, there's no room for my kit.
No. Mum, you just... So what about bare feet on the plane?
No,
It's a no.
no.
It's like there's like a viral thing going around.
Is there?
Yeah. I mean, I'm really not into it. And so if you were going to watch, do you watch films? Do you watch off?
Depends where I'm sitting. Do you watch? If I'm sitting with you, no. If I'm sitting up somewhere on my own, yes.
And do you watch off the screen or your own screen?
Short haul, my screen. Yeah. Long haul,
Their screen.
yeah. Unless I'm really into some sort of TV show.
It's really interesting though. You can now stream what they have on their screens on your screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can make it bigger if you just sign into the Wi-Fi
On the
on the BA
BA app.
shop.ba.com/Wi-Fi. I know it well.
Yeah.
And then Serena, your rollers, like, do you keep them on the whole flight?
No, I don't, because a short haul, yes. Long haul, no. Because long haul, I can't lie back and sleep.
Oh, of course.
I can't do that.
Wait, you don't sleep in your rollers?
No.
I just assumed you always had your rollers on
No.
night and day.
No.
It's extraordinary how much you wear those rollers. And they're not even for effect. It's to keep your blow dry.
Of course, it's for when I land and we have to go straight to work, we're ready.
And so tell me, do you have any tips traveling with children?
Yes, when I used to travel with you, I used to give you a tube of toothpaste to eat.
What?
How
Why?
old was I?
I don't know, but when you were in pain in the neck, I used to give you a tube of toothpaste to eat.
Why?
How old was I?
Serena.
No wonder I've turned out like I have.
It's terrible.
I don't remember. No, traveling with children. I've travelled with children to Australia and back.
That's
But-
John
but-
Medal.
Yep.
So tell us, give us some tips.
You just have beautifully behaved children, as
but-
I did and as you do.
Please
I'm
explain.
But what are
not
your
about-
tips?
this is
What
not-
are your tips?
This is not about
Serena,
me.
please explain
What?
why you gave her
because
toothpaste
she
to
liked
eat.
it
To
and
eat.
wanted it. And I thought just
But
to
how
keep...
old was she?
I don't know. 3, 4.
No, what grown-up toothpaste?
I don't think eating toothpaste is actually that good for you.
Grown-up toothpaste.
I don't remember. But I remember
I don't
giving
think there was even kids' toothpaste.
So little
in.
Alice would sit there just sucking on a toothpaste tube for 8
Because you
hours.
couldn't be bothered to look after me. Says a lot.
Jesus.
Just remember, in those days, we didn't have iPads, we
So-
didn't have anything, but we did have
Toothpaste.
toothpaste.
Mum, I'm really shocked by
God,
that.
Steve Jobs.
There we go. There's another brand
Steve
we could try.
Jobs didn't
Orby.
realise that he was replacing the toothpaste tube when he created the iPad.
I would definitely.
But do you,
have
what
been
do you do? How do you make? I mean, my children have always been immaculate. Well, you were just a tiny bit naughty, but only as a little person.
Whoa.
I wasn't.
Yes, you
I
were.
couldn't have been in the
You
other-
were.
Well, I think there's no hack. I think you just got to
Tire them out.
tie them out before. And also, one person said to me, don't worry so much about whatever I used to be so worried about everyone else on the plane. And ultimately, they're children. They're going to do what they're going to do. But the more they travel, the more they get used to it. I make mine, all of them go through security bar Margot, and they have to be in, like, I get cross with them if their bag beeps because they need to be in charge
It's
of
a
liquids.
tiny bit rough, isn't it?
No, they have to get their liquids out. They have to get their iPads out. They need to, they need to grow up.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, try
Fair
and be.
enough. Okay.
I think, anyway, landing with
Do
children.
you make
is
them
another-
like get to the airport themselves?
drive themselves.
I would if they
Like
could.
hitchhike all the way there, age 7.
I do. I get Billy to walk around the airport and show me where he would go, how he would get to the terminal, how he'd get to the gate. Because one day they will do it on their own. So it's never too young.
Right.
That gets us to customs.
So you've arrived.
We've
Global
arrived.
entry.
I think the only part of flying I don't enjoy is standing by that
Waiting for
conveyor
the
belt,
bags. Yeah.
Ooh.
thinking,
Russian roulette.
is my
Is it
bag
coming
gonna
back?
come? So I air tag my bags.
You
do
do? No.
No.
Have you ever lost your luggage?
I have lost it once.
Yeah, you did.
Quite
What
badly.
happened?
I was flying to the Bahamas and we flew London to Miami and my luggage got lost. But like really lost. It wasn't like I was on the flight behind me. And so I went to this lovely island and all the sweet guests also there had to kind of lend me their clothes. So one day I'd come down as this person, that person. But it was like, it got to the really, I mean, it didn't have anything. And on an island, nothing. And I got cross. I got really cross.
And it was more than a week.
And it ended up in Zurich.
I thought it went to Greece.
No, I think it went to Zurich. Or maybe Greece.
It
Sorry.
did. It went to Greece.
Sorry, I ended up in Greece. My apologies.
When you're flying west, when you're going left across the Atlantic and your bag goes right towards China,
it
that's
was
a bad sign.
It was bad. And I've learned from that to keep what you really need in your handbag, to get you through. But as in nothing would have got you through a week. And I now air tag them because I think if you do air tag them, you can say, guys, look, I've located it. But the fact is they couldn't even find it. So I think I just went straight to England, had all my jewellery in. It was not good. But we found it. And listen, first world problems. But
And this is all about arrival.
losing your luggage, though, it is annoying.
Is there anything else you dislike about arrival? Because I remember there's one thing that we had in LAX.
Oh, we had to go on that bus.
It's a funny system in LA, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to get on a bus.
You have to get on a bus between
get-
the airport and then the Uber.
Yep.
And maybe I don't know.
Which is quite hard with all your luggage.
Look, when you have like 6 giant
After a
bags.
13-hour flight. And for you with children.
Yeah, that was tough.
Tough, yeah.
So
Jet lag?
jet lag, medication.
I mean,
No
I
tips,
think that's
no
the
tricks.
answer.
Medication.
That's the answer
Yeah.
to loads
Just
of
get
different
in.
questions.
Yeah.
Down.
But I mean, what could another answer be?
Yeah, it's medication.
I mean, some people go for like a run. We can't do
Can't
that.
do that.
What about if you bathe in a salt bath?
No,
Someone
we've
told
already...
me.
No.
What, to get rid of jet lag?
Apparently.
Jesus, no. Let's talk a bit about trains. Do you go on trains?
I do go on trains from London to the country.
How's your route?
It's not very speedy, but it's through Basingstoke. It's all very good. But I did go on a train. I was remembering last night, actually many years ago, sort of 4 years ago, 5, on I think the inaugural trip from London to Venice on the Orient Express.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Who with?
Her father.
Were you married at the time?
No.
So he was a boyfriend.
Another boyfriend.
Oh my God.
And I
So that-
remember
wait,
they
wait.
didn't have...
Serena, save that story for the boyfriend
I'm
episode.
not. Listen, I'm going to say it. I'm not doing the boyfriend episode. So get used to it. Anyway, all I remember was it was fabulous. It was quite rattly. But I remember there was not, I think there was like no water. I mean, it was, I think, one of the first trips.
So you couldn't like wash your hands?
No, so we had to use, I remember in those days we had, I think it was Perrier.
Sparkling water
Wow, that's
to
expensive.
wash your hands.
Everything, yeah.
God.
But I mean, it was fun.
I love a train.
I love a train.
I love a
But I
train.
really...
So
I
you were
would-
rattling along, washing your hands in Perrier,
Yeah.
expensive
With your
sparkling
ex-husband.
water.
with my ex-husband.
Wow.
Then we got to Venice. And then, but I really like a boat.
Well, go.
I have to say I'm a big fan of trains. I think that phrase "let the train take the strain" is kind of you there.
No, I think there's
you
strain
can
on
work. You can
trains.
look out the window. It's
Train
pretty
or
nice.
plane?
Plane. Well,
Uber or black cab?
black cab. Always black cab.
Donkey or mule.
Neither.
Donkey.
So I think we have done a lot of travel. We've now got to question o'clock. Are you ready, girls? What's your from Polly? What's your ideal flight time?
8 hours.
I was going to say 9. You want your return flight time if it's a night flight to be long enough, is all I'll say. Because when they say, oh, we've got tailwinds and
Yay.
the flight's only 5 hours, 50 minutes. Nightmare. Because it's like you wake up like you've had a bad night, like a big old night in a nightclub.
What do they call it?
Red eye.
being on the red eye.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the red eye. I'd almost prefer a day flight. Well, I am sorry that this episode might have bored you.
I think it might have.
But it did cross a lot of questions we
It did.
get about
It did, about travel. And,
being on that plane.
I mean, we do love it. We have a laugh.
We have a laugh, even when you're in economy.
And the main laugh.
No, I don't have a laugh in economy. That is not possible.
And the main laugh has been your cherry shirt.
No, this has started badly.
It is BA colours, and that's what's important.
Yeah, it is.
Because what would you wear if you did the
If I did the uniform.
You'd wear the uniform.
Oh, yes.
Would you wear the trousers or skirt?
Trousers.
Interesting.
I'd get Bella Freud to do the BA suit for me.
Mum, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Why not?
Would you wear like the scarf around your neck?
Yeah, I'll do whatever they want.
Well, I actually have always said that I'd like to be an air hostess.
You'd be the worst. Imagine Alice is in people buzzing for you to go up to them and give them another drink. You'd be absolutely
I think your
appalling.
bedside manner would be
Your
quite
bedside
poor.
manner,
Your
you would be
customer
a
service
terrible.
would be poor. You're so good at so many things.
You would
but-
be very good at check-in. Now, they should employ you for check-in. They should employ you personally, because you would not...
No, because I'd have empathy. And if the bags were overweight, I'd be like, I get it.
I know, but you'd also be tough.
Tough on what, though?
Just no messing around. Just no messing around. You would
See a
be
woman in rollers, do not offer her an upgrade. Do not give her a BA. No. Anyway, thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you very, very much.
We're really looking forward to seeing you next week, speaking to you next week. We're going to talk about photo shoots and some of the places that Miss Alice has been on this amazing journey, where we've shot, the dramas around where we've shot.
Some incredible houses.
Some incredible houses, some incredible hotels.
People.
The people, the highs, the lows, the fashion, the fails, products not arriving. I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be juicy, I
That's
feel.
next week.
Over and out.
Over and out. See you next week.